The following is rated F for fairness. Viewers' discretion is advised.
Welcome to the audio show.
So the big question everyone is asking is how much more lobster can Dnisha cook? Well, I don't know. Let's get into it. I think Coco has some words for her. Let's go.
Sure.
I just want to ask you a quick question. What's your plan, Sha?
My plans?
Yeah, what's your plan?
With
him?
Coke.
No. I'm asking a very calm, sensible question.
And it is a sensible question. Thank you very much, Coco, for asking, because I don't think Anthony gets what's going on. Again, he's going right back to himself. The moment him start trying to stop Coco is the moment I know he's going right back to himself again. So allow Coco to do this, because since as you're not sane enough to see what's going on, maybe she can get through to Dnisha. Because Anthony's an idiot at this point. He's a clown. His brain not thinking. His brain is not here, right? It has gone off of the charger, and clearly it's not on. So let him talk to Dnisha, please. Just allow Coco to talk to Dnisha. Move to the side, Anthony, please. Thank you. Move.
Like, what's your plan? Like, like where do you see this going?
honestly,
Never ending lobster. That's exactly where I see it going. Where I see it going is never ending lobster. I saw lobster tails, basically, and I'm not just talking about whatever it is, the tails of the girl with the lobster.
I don't really have a plan.
Every woman has a plan, baby.
Well, a lot of my plans in the past have kind of fell through, so I just learned to just go with the flow.
Okay.
I didn't really even plan this, so here I am, just letting God do His thing.
Okay, let God do His thing.
All right, let me stop you right there, so Dnisha. So let me tell you this now. So not having a plan is terrible. Saying that you're just letting God do His thing is not a great response. Saying that you're just, and I understand, yeah, sure. Is God going to assist you in what you're doing? Yes, God will assist you, or the force, or whatever it is, but you need a plan. So if this is what if you're telling me that you're with Anthony Dalton without a plan, you're in a lot of trouble. So Dnisha just exposed to me. If this is what she's telling me, she's just exposed to me. She's about to be humiliated in the worst possible way, because you cannot by no means touch any of these Daltons and you don't have a plan. At least Dave is still about his business, as he should be.
So you feel like God brought this together?
I mean, I feel like everything is pre-written.
Okay.
So,
You're just going with the flow.
I'm just going with the flow.
Everything is pre-written. That's not true. You actually, things are not pre-written. What actually, then if things are pre-written, then you'd basically be like, this would be scripted. If everything was pre-written, then this would be scripted. No, that's God gave the power God gave man was choice and a brain. So that's a fallacy. That's a terrible statement. You know what I mean? That's a terrible statement to make. The power God gives man is to make choices. There's no pre-written about anything at all. Then if it's pre-written, then God could have pre-write everything, and basically there would be no wars. There would be no violence. There would be none of these things, because He could actually write. If you're saying it's just a big old program, then you could have been and then everybody could have been programmed to do exactly what the system wants. And there would be no rebellion outside of that, because the God force who controls everything would be able to control it without you trying to basically control anything else. So again, off of our rockers.
Okay.
I don't put too many expectations on things anymore.
You got kids?
Yeah, I have a son.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. You did tell me that. You have a son. You have a son my son's age. That's right. Now, honey, we mamas.
Yep.
Single mamas. We always got to have a plan, sugar. Because everything we do can trickle down to our little princess. So I'm just.
Thank you. Coco is saying things that I'm totally agreeing with her 110%. They ain't just single moms. Because contrary to what people believe, there are single dads out there. You better have a plan. Because if you don't have a plan, your kid is going to feel it. You best have a plan. That's all I can say. You best have a plan. Ain't no way she can be walking around here talking about she have no plan. And you have a big old 13-year-old son? No, man, Dnisha, you're out here are careless. No, man, you're a careless man. As a matter of fact, I have got burn you out. Because my mother would have never ever tell me she not a plan.
More fire. All our born corruption, sir. More fire.
My mother never ever would have moved this slack. And she wasn't no woman with no big old grand education. But her plan was basically to see how she can get her son through school, and then from there, so he have to go swim for himself because she don't know anything past that. But she actually had a plan. She make sure so we live at the same place all the time. There was no disruption with it. She tried her best to see exactly she can work with school and everything else. When O'Neill start having some talent, she said, well, all right, well, hey, I'll lean on the talent that you have, son. She have a plan. You can't be out here act like you're careless than anybody else, girl. Pick it up.
You know, because I know this man better than he knows himself. And I just need to know that you are in this with good intentions.
Well, I'm a very genuine person. So,
Okay. I see you cook. Well, I've yet to see if you can cook, but I know you came up in here with stuff to cook so that she can burn. That's one thing about you. You will keep a woman that can cook.
yeah.
Yeah.
My son is my world. So that's
Okay.
my plan is to make sure that I'm the best version of myself and that I keep people around who are also the best versions of themselves.
Dnisha, that sounds very, very superficial. I've got to flag you again for that, Dnisha. Dnisha, you need with lashes for that, Dnisha. Don't tell me that. If your plan is to keep people at the best version of themselves around your kid, then you might not have gone for a married man, right? You wouldn't have gone for a married man. As much as the married man chasing you, and you would have kept arm's length with that married man. You'd have waited until the married man basically got divorced. Then you basically introduce him in. You'd have kept him in arm's length. That's what you would have done. In fact, when this married man come to you, you'd have talked business to him. You'd have say, you know what, I understand we may not be able to do whatever it is right now, but hear what? Let's go into business together. I want to do this kind of business and I want to do that kind of business. Let's go into business together until you get a divorce, then we can move on from there. Bringing your son into a toxic, hostile situation that you know is toxic and hostile is not a plan. And that ain't not the best version of yourself, because the best version of Anthony is not being given right now. So you're way off of your rockers here, some mommy. Way off.
So I think Anthony is very loving and caring, and he's shown me no other reason to believe that he wouldn't be a good fit in my son's life. So that's my plan. We should just keep letting God do his thing, like I said.
Well, you know, I have no choice but to respect that, you know, because I don't know you, and we're going to get to know each other, I guess, over whatever you're making. What are you making?
I'm making some fish sandwiches.
Oh,
my famous fish sandwiches.
Okay.
You want one?
No, I don't eat all kinds of fish, honey. Now, you know, I'm a red snapper halibut girl. I don't do that tilapia sway manufactured,
That's not what
fish.
it is.
That,
That's
you
not
know,
what it
you got that's
is.
the real fish. Okay, well,
It'll be here.
We're gonna
if
see what you're
want
working
some.
with, baby. Okay.
Yeah.
Instead of this,
Let me go ahead
I'm
and
hazing
take
you,
it.
baby. I'm hazing you online
It's
to
all
see
right.
if.
Listen, I got tough skin. You stay out here with your cousin.
All right.
She does have tough skin, and that's great, but she needs some advice. I can tell she needs guidance. That's what I'm realizing with Dnisha. She needs guidance. She's not her mentor circle, and I'm understanding her better right now. Okay, she needs a plan, but I'm realizing that whomever her mentors are isn't great. So, and I'm gonna take a shot. Mothers, don't come for me, but I'm gonna take a shot and give you exactly what I think. I don't know where her father is. Right? I don't know where her father is, but I will say that her mother has not done the best. Well, she's probably the best she can do. But she needs more guidance as a woman to understand situations. She needs more guidance as a woman to understand where to put her child, because that's very, very important. You cannot not know everything that you need to know. Let me put it that way, because it's not like you can know everything. You cannot not know everything that you need to know and not be able to make those decisions accordingly for your kid. They must be in your child's best interest. Here's what exactly Dnisha should be asking Anthony. All right, you're wealthy and you're rich. and you want to do your thing for whatever it is, buy me a house. Simple. Buy me a house. I need a house. Instead of coming to the Dalton's house, get me a house. Get me a house that's actually my house. That's in my name. Let me start a business. I keep saying that. Let me start a business. Just something. But you can tell that there's not much guidance at all. She think that, the cooking alone. The man will stay, but the cooking alone is not enough. Yes, the cooking alone is not enough. That alone is not enough, and you need a plan. Can't believe she's not on a plan.
Oh, my baby. Was that necessary? Yes. Child, I don't do nothing when it's not necessary. Okay.
Yeah, him start wiling out. And Coco was not disrespectful in what she was saying. Unlike the other people that came there who were very, very disrespectful when they spoke to her. Coco wasn't disrespectful. Coco was actually very respectful. Extremely respectful. I don't know. Dnisha, if you don't have a plan, you're in a trouble. you're in a lot of trouble. You are going to be hurt. That's all I can say. Give me a take. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and talk to y'all soon.